B, you can stay on it for this one. You know what I'm saying? Send if you want to hop in later. You know, because this might be a topic it might be good for you. But we all seen with Leah Thomas, the trans swimmer, win the national championship. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? I want to know what's your opinion
I'm about to look boost
on
that
that
thing.
against women. I don't know. We
Um,
want to start with Chris, go with K, and then go with B. You know what I mean?
This world fucked up. It's so crazy, baby. Look. It's so fucked up. They let a nigga with a dick switch his shit to a click. Then he went jump up in a woman's event. That's like putting a wig on KD and putting him in the WNBA. Ain't no Joanna, man. Man, this shit all fucked up. I don't give a fuck if the nigga all dolled up. He's supposed to be playing and swimming with all niggas, bruh. Keep that female shit to straight females, bruh. If God had you and you had balls, then you considered a male motherfucking dog. And if God had you and you had a V, then you something real sweet. Crazy, man, how they do it, man. It's so fucked up. Man, we coulda do it, man. Put Dick Maya Mora, put her in the NBA and let her kill half these niggas. Man, Lisa Leslie, all she had to do was shave her head, ball on these niggas, rock a dildo on these niggas, put her ass in the lead on these niggas. She was dunking, but they couldn't. They said ain't nothing. Fucked up that they let that nigga do that.
Let's go
Fucked up
K.
how they let that nigga do that.
Let's go K.
Okay, you see, I ain't really about no baby mama drama, but you see the statement of the matter, we seen it on Futurama. Kinda like a nigga that had a guitar, a fender, when that nigga had a sex change, toilet the bender, the bender
Yeah.
the toilet. It's the fucking that. It's kinda fucked up, like some Mexicans or some wetbacks or a racist slur, but you gotta respect everybody's feelings, even though the cold hard truth will make a nigga say bird. If a nigga like LeBron said, like Dave Chappelle said, I'm trying to ball on some bitches because I feel like a bitch. That nigga scored 1,000,000 points in this bitch.
Hear
Let's
me?
go B.
all right. Yeah. I don't agree with a man when sports off my court. Because back the old way, back
Turn the
I
beat
can't
down.
hear you.
Turn the
in
beat down.
sports, women supposed to. I don't believe in no gender roles. I want a real, I want no real roles. Do this shit so smooth, so smooth. Call me smooth. Hey, it's a smoother maneuver. You already know. I want real maneuver.
You heard me?
Yeah, maneuver. I'ma just say it might just cause a little confusion, but
Shame.
hey, I'm just saying though, they be like the man in the game, even though if it's a trans though, they preaching equality. So I'ma have to say, I say let that man be free. Hey, cause the women then told him let him in. Now if the man win, that's on the women then. Don't
Yeah,
blame nah. I'm just saying though. I mean, John McIntyre already showed in the tennis game, though, Serena couldn't beat the weakest man. And they ain't understand, but we already seen it, man. Man, y'all, man, let's go, man. I'm just
Man,
saying,
look,
though.
man.
Hey,
Look,
I'm just saying,
man.
though. So,
I'ma
y'all,
keep it straight
so,
platinum.
so,
I respect all the feelings from the alphabet communities. But when it come down to it, you can't be a man trying to cross over into a woman's sport and saying you're not. I mean, even if you want to be a woman, they should have a trans sport. They should have their own sport, their own swimming thing. You
that's
know,
a
it
fact.
can't.
That's a
You can't
fact.
compete
That's a
that.
fact. That's a
That's
fact.
like That's like prisoners. If they don't want to go in a man prison, they might as well put them some titties and
Hey,
say, I got titties, so put me with the women. They're
facts
not
though.
gonna do that.
But then you can't pass laws where people could be like classify themselves as whatever they want, and then whenever they do that, and then go into a sport that's this gender based, and win, you put that on them.
Yeah, like,
That's
and then like
that's
what you were saying, Chris, is like, putting they have like their own
I like
league
that. I like that. I love that.
their own
organization.
league.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. You gotta be real careful with that, bro. Cause you know how some people is, bro. Some people don't like to feel like put in a
They
corner.
separated. They
Yeah, like
Yeah,
separated. Yeah,
you're not separated on like say like
but you are
a man
separated.
say like that say like a man, a masculine man want to become a female and classify itself as that and want to go in the WNBA and score 80 points a game against these little dainty ass females.
Hey, I'm gonna be
Hey,
real
look,
though. I just don't
hold
like
up.
the fact that they didn't let what's her name Casper, what's her
yeah,
name,
yeah,
Casper
get on.
Samaya.
Yeah,
They didn't let her run, and she all female, and they just say because she had more testosterone than other females that she couldn't compete with them because she was smoking everybody else.
but
You know what
see,
I'm saying?
But
But
you
they
let a
let
male
but
in a
but
see,
you let
female
them
we all,
know.
sport.
we all know what that's about, though. You know.
We do know. But I'm just saying though, it's not right when you letting a whole different gender
That
classify herself as this gender come in the sport
that
and
all
do.
fall back down to Jokic. That's why I say it's Jokic. That's why it all fall back down to me saying it's Jokic. Because
Hey, look.
his numbers
Go
up
ahead.
and everything is all like I'm not going back to that topic, but I'm just sorry. Like I'm just saying, if your numbers up and it's a leading debate and we in the United States, I know that I might lose because they got a lot of people with way more money that's in his standards. I don't want to say certain things, but you know what I'm saying? Like got a people that's his color with a whole lot of money that'll back him up with other people to make sure he get that. That's the only thing I fear. Even though the record is they 6 seed, if he the only player on his team actually that could say the Nuggets is the reason why they're winning.
I like what you said in your rap though when you was like, let's put a wig on KD and put him in the WNBA, and like
Yeah,
how would that play out? Like, you know what I'm
that would
saying?
be bad.
Let's put a wig on LeBron James and let him go in the WNBA. Let Maya Moore come in the NBA and see the difference. It's a big difference then when the like you can say what they can say what they want in WNBA, NBA, but
Mm-hmm.
if you combine that and let the women go play with that physicality of the men, it's a whole different sport, man.
That's a big
Like
different sport.
you know,
Look, she
so it's
said,
like
can we get a female perspective?
yeah, man. I do want a female's perspective on this topic. You know what I'm saying? Do on call. You know, so if somebody gonna let her in, then gonna let her.
Yeah, I
Shout
can.
out K. All right, let's shout out K. Let me wait up. See if I got you.
So I'm kind of glad that y'all brought that other topic up um with the whole transgender thing. So I know y'all all heard about the shit that came up with the UFC fight. A transgender man went over there and broke a woman's skull. You know what I mean? A man is
Right.
not supposed to be in the same sport with a woman, however, unless it's track. You know what I mean? Because I done seen them do the co-ed track shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, there's no way that a woman can ever outdo a man whenever it comes
In no
down to
physical
strength
To
sport,
or
strength.
like
physical sports
physical.
or
Yeah.
anything like that. So no, they should have known then what kind of doors they was open on. They out there they're pretty much contradicting themselves because they're so against domestic violence and they so against the woman abuse, they so against all that, but yet you put a whole transgender
Uh, uh,
man Because
I
regardless to whatever the
women
hell
did
you
that.
want to call it
Y'all
stuff,
women did that.
he has
We not
just
gonna get.
started
Yeah, we gonna
promoting.
stay off
You
of
know what I
that
mean?
one.
And a lot
Yeah,
of it.
that was
No, the
No, we
women
go.
allowed that man to jump that woman to
The women did
join that
allow that
sport.
man to get
They
in that sport
wanted
though.
him to be into that
They
They
sport.
did. They did.
and that's what I mean. And they're wrong for that. You never should do that. And that's what I'm speaking of. You know what I mean? The women always be the first one to yell about be against women, this, that, the other abuse. Okay, so you put this man in there with a woman and her skull is broken. You hold accountability. They gotta hold accountability for that.
That's why I wouldn't put no
You know what I mean?
female
So
playing
no, so
football
in any sport,
with
no, it's
males.
always been separated. You know what I mean? It's always been separated. The only thing that I've seen thus far is like the all-star shit where they do the co-ed shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So
Other
y'all
than that,
think.
it has
So y'all
always been
think they.
separated.
So y'all think the trans just should just have their own league and make a
I
trans
think they
league
should have their
No,
own league.
no,
of
no, no,
everything?
no, no. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna sit there and say that. You could be gay as fuck and still play
No,
football.
I
And I'm
say
not saying it
trans.
like that.
I say
I say
trans.
transgender.
I say trans. Not
Well,
not gay. I say trans.
well then that's a line that you cross because on that piece of paper it says male, female. It don't and they have a little
Yeah,
box
but
that says other.
if you was born male and you
Well, you
classify
know what?
yourself as a woman
Now
now,
people ain't even going with genders anyway. It's the
If
shit on there where they don't have to answer what gender they are. It's
Yeah,
a
hey,
law behind
yeah.
that shit.
Don't
So
want to specify and all that kind of shit.
I
right.
feel
So
like
okay.
it's
so
So
straight.
you
now
think they
now
should
it's
just have a
female or male and
LGBT? Y'all
female.
think they
You know
should
what I
just have
mean?
a LGBT community league?
That's
When
it.
it
That's
come down to
all. That's all they
certain
would need to do.
sports,
I think they should
sports.
because you got some people now. You got some people now these days who classify as non-binary, which means they're neither
Hmm.
male or female. Like so,
That
So,
way, that
hmm.
way, and we're called cisgender. That's what we are because we
So
identify as female and or
I'm not
you
woke on all that shit. I only know what God gave me. I'm
all
only
this
one way. I don't know about
that they
all
got
that.
going on. They got
But
a lot of
Hey,
stupid
but
shit
hey,
going on
y'all
right now.
talk. Hey, but hey, what y'all saying? It could be like what y'all saying is something that could be possible and it could be made. And like, I don't think nobody said nothing like that already, like about making no LGBT community league
They need their
on
own league.
anything. So,
hey,
like,
That
I
way,
know that
everything is fair for them and everything's fair for everybody else. Like they already
I
went
know
through
it's
the
not
steps
fair,
to
but I
accept
can't
that
get on
and
all that
go ahead and
on
like there
this.
gotta be some compromise in that shit. Like, come on now.
Hey, look, all I
I can
feel
agree with
is
that though. I can agree,
all I
but
feel
then,
is
but
they
then
pushing
that's
their
kind of
agenda.
risky too. That's kind of risky too, because if you talk about an LGBT community league, then you put it's still kind of co-ed because you still got
Well, no,
lesbian
not
women,
really,
you got bisexual
because
women,
Hey,
and
if you want to iron,
they
if
would
you
hey,
be
want to
playing
iron
football
that out,
with transgendered
all I'm
or
if you
gay
saying
want to
men.
is
iron out the
You know what I'm
grievances,
saying?
that
then
all that
leave
is
that
would
up
do
to them
is
on how they want to divide, whether if they want their studs to be with the studs
hey
or they males with the
But then
however
that's
they want to do it.
now
They're
you
free
breaking
to
it,
leave like that.
now you breaking it down
pushing
into
the
parts.
agenda. That's
Yeah, now
pushing
you
the
breaking it down
agenda.
into parts.
I mean, at the end of the day, take it or
That's
leave it.
not
I
gonna
say put them
happen.
all in the same
That's
wherever.
that's not
Like,
gonna
there's
happen.
no way. If that's the case, then I think that a transgender should run with a man and not with a woman. And a woman shouldn't run with a man. Leave it the
Hey,
way that the shit has always been.
that's
But then they got transgender women,
yeah,
that
that's
women
not gonna
who turn men.
Brittany Griner.
I don't give a damn. Leave him with the woman.
Hey, like I'm saying, all I'm saying is
Leave them with the woman.
I don't really start their own league or none shit like that because they're
I think
already
they should.
doing too much with all that shit already. God
I
forgive me.
mean,
And I don't mean to I don't care what people do and who they is. Like I don't have I'm not in
I
not
say I ain't the one. I
you
ain't the one
know,
that got to do it. So I really don't give a damn about that
yeah.
either. But whenever it
You
come
know what
down
I'm
to sports
saying?
side and stuff like that, like I just think that a man has always had an extra push than what a woman has. Now I done seen some women out there dunk on a man. I done seen all that kind of shit. You know what
All
I
I'm
mean?
saying is
But
I
what
don't
I'm
like children
saying
getting
is
confused. I don't like children getting confused by them situations because I see nowadays they have 12, 13-year-old girls that be thinking they little boys.
I mean,
You know
it
what I'm
goes younger
saying?
than
And
that.
they
So,
got little
so, so
boys who
you got it
thinking
right
that they
now. So let's talk about it. So you have D Wade, who
but
actually really and truly let
but
his child go and shine the light on
but
this situation.
is that on us to hide the kids from the truth of reality?
no. No, you're not hiding the
No,
kids
you're
from the
not
truth of
hiding them.
reality.
No, I wouldn't
But
say
if
hide. I would say that people need to do more and talk to their kids, because people ain't talking to their children about these things. And if
Yeah,
you
they
ain't
not.
talking to your children about these things, then how would they know whenever they see it?
see,
But
I
then
talked to my son about it because I
that's
was
what it all
open
boiled
about
down
that
to is
shit
really to
earlier, talking about all that.
how you raise your household and your own. You know what I'm saying? How
That
you
way.
raise them, but we can't speak for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But we can.
Say,
It's like hiding them from the truth and reality of what the world is like, because they're all people who are like that. And if you hide them from like transgender people or people who are a certain sexuality, and they might be confused about what they really like or whatever the hell they going through. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You
all in
know.
all, whenever it's said and done, like, if they say it's not a choice, it's something that happens. Let me tell you something, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's just talk. You know what I mean? So everything that's going around is in the sports, it's in all of this. It's up to you
I
on
feel
how
that,
you want
kid.
your kids. It's your job.
Right.
It's
Right.
your job to
Yeah,
tell your child what's right from fucking wrong. It's not nobody else's responsibility. You know
I
what I mean?
feel
That's
that.
your responsibility. So I take that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean?
You see, like what he said, they should be on suppressants for like 5 years to deharm to take some of the
Yeah,
testosterone
but
out their ass.
even then though, it's still like you still a man. So it's like at the end of the day, it's still you will still have a physical advantage. Like
But the killing part is, yeah, you will always. But one thing that we can't do is stop what's going on. So what they got going on is what they have going on, and they're doing that to slow roll one thing. They
and
did
like,
it with television. They was
like
paying black actors to be
like
gay.
this, and like some, like but like we all know, like how the government like to do it and certain things, and they try to push certain things on us and blind us from the real problem of what's really what the fuck we really supposed to be paying attention to.
Real.
So like
Well,
But
instead
it's
of
but
not
so,
that neither
but
because you
but
so
do have
like
a lot
instead
of
of so
dudes
like
that's coming out the
worrying
closet.
about
since
like we said earlier, they should have their own league. But then I feel like that wouldn't really go well within the community, because they'll feel like we're sectioning off them in their own little area, and they want to be a part of. They want to be a part of us or the humanity. They don't want to feel left out. So I mean, I feel like they should have their own league, but I feel like it'll cause some turmoil within the community. So
okay, what about you, Chris?
That's fucked up to all the women that qualified for that race. For that swim meet, for that whatever it was. That's messed up. To all them women that said no because that was wrong that they put them into the situation. Now, man, but I'm a woman. I got a gold medal. Fucked up.
What about you, Kay?
So fuck all that. They need their own league. Fuck being included. Nobody. If you go to a gay bar and you know it's a gay bar, you know that's the spot that you like to go to. That means, you know what I'm saying? You don't go to a certain place expecting something when you already know.
Point well taken. Point well.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They got gay bars.
Hey, what's so? Wait, shit. You can't say that word, man. Okay.
Hey, yo. Hey,
You got
we gonna end it right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it was a great episode. And we gonna end it right there. I salute everybody for coming through. Now, if y'all wanna come through for a post take on, I can start another live. We could do a post take, and we could do we could do a free for all if y'all want. Nah, that's on y'all. Y'all let me know. You know.
already
Uh,
salute. Hey, happy to be back with y'all boys again, man. I look forward to y'all boys, man. I love the vibes. Man.
Lafayette Chris, and I'm out, baby. Yes.
I'm just happy to be here.
we out, man.
Yes, sir.